Welcome to Still Standing TV show. My name is Nikyra McCann. I am the host. So today we are going to do it a little differently. I've been interviewing sort of different individuals since we started. I wanted to sort of interview myself just to sort of give you some updates and just to enlighten you on a lot of different things that has happened over the years with COVID and so many things differently for all of us. And I just wanted to sort of express that I started this TV show. It's a branch off from my business. So I have a business, Still Standing Enterprise. My office is downtown Madison, where I am a rehabilitation worker now through the county. And so Still Standing TV show just wants to bring the happiness, the inspiration of others' lives, and just letting you know that whatever you've been through in life, you can make it. You can definitely make it out of any situation, out of any stressor that you're facing. You can make it. And I wanted to sort of contest to me being still standing after everything that I've sort of have been through over the years. And I'm still standing today. I'm still here smiling. I'm still here making a way for me and my family. I'm still here with joy and such an anticipation of the future that it will be great. And so Still Standing TV show, I wanted to represent hope. After the COVID, I think for all of us, it was a time of loneliness, a time of maybe fear, a time of isolation. And I just want to sort of bring back that hope that wow, we went through this with COVID in our world, but if we all come together, we can have a brighter world, a brighter future for us all. And even though COVID has torn a lot of us down, we've lost family members and we've lost friends and we've lost coworkers, but we're still here and we're still standing and we're still willing to go forward and we're still smiling and we're still have this inspiration that we can make it. And that's what Still Standing TV show is all about. And I would like to just bring you more stories, more interviews on people who've been through different things, different walks of life. Lachey Wallace, our last story, she was so awesome and so inspiring. And we want to continue to bring you stories like that, just to uplift you and to motivate you and to sort of inspire you. And so with this TV show, I want it to be a place of peace, a place of happiness, a place that whatever you went through in your day today, if your boss made you mad, your family member upset at you, that this will be a place that you can come and you can watch the show and feel that joy and feel that happiness and feel that eagerness to move forward in your life. And we're just so happy to have you watching here today. And we want you to just continue to sort of be inspired, continue to live your life, continue to walk your walk and talk your talk. If you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a doctor, or you want to be a firefighter, whatever you want to be, you can be that in life, no matter what you have been through. You might have had some letdowns. You might have had some setbacks. You might have had some heartbreaks. You might have had some tears, but you're still standing. Still standing represents standing strong, standing tall, standing with anticipation that tomorrow's going to get better. Not only tomorrow, but your next second will get better. Your next minute will be better. Your next hour will be better. There is hope. There is hope in the world. There is hope for better days. There is hope for a brighter future. And that's what Still Standing TV show represents. Hope, inspiration, healing, that whatever you've been through, you can overcome. You can be who you want to be in life. You can be that person that you want to be. You can start that business. You can get that job. Anything that you want to be in life, you can be it. And we're just glad that you're watching today on Still Standing. And please just stay tuned for more things that we have coming. And please stay tuned for the next segment, and just stay tuned for all of the more inspirational things that will be coming. And again, thank you for joining the show today, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Still Standing. In our last segment, we spoke about how the inspirations of just someone being still standing. Now I want to sort of speak, as I said, I wanted to sort of focus a little on my life and sort of some things that I've sort of have been doing just over the last couple of years and different things. So with me, I'll just sort of tell my story so that you can sort of understand me and understand why I'm so passionate about my life, about mental health, about someone still standing. So 12 years ago, I was diagnosed with a mental illness. I remember times being in isolation for 18 hours. I remember times being stuck in a jail cell, different things due to my mental illness. I remember times walking down the street out of my mind. Like literally, I didn't have a clue or anything what was going on. And my mother was walking right beside me. And so as that walk I remember the first time I got out of the hospital, I had lost everything. I was homeless. I lost my relationship. I lost friends. And I remember I was doped up on so much medication. I would just sleep and eat, and medication would just drool down my face. Saliva would fall down my face just out of nowhere. That's how much medication I was on. And this was sort of something new for me. I wasn't used to a mental illness. I had just graduated high school and had a relationship, had an apartment. My life was going well as to what I thought. And then boom, a mental illness, boom, isolation for 18 hours, boom, being stuck in an institution for months. How was I going to get out of this? How was I going to have hope in a situation like that? So I then said, I'm going to take charge of my life. I'm not going to let this mental illness hold me down. I'm not going to let this mental illness stop me. I'm going to speak out about it. So I then started speaking out about my mental illness. In 2013, I created a film about my life. Don't Judge Me. This film was aired at Market Square Theater, and it was sold out. Organizations like NAMI came to support my movie, and all of the proceeds went to Peace Network, another mental health organization. And when I speak of mental health, this is my heart. This is my passion. This is my life. This is my walk. So after being in a mental institution for years, I've been in institutions, in and out of institutions for 12 years. Until now, I've been on a stable path for 4 years, actually doing everything that I need to do. From housing situations to job, to everything that I need to do. I am now doing it. And I sort of live my life as an inspiration, as a testament to others, that even though you have a mental illness, or even though you have sort of any other disease, you can make it out of that situation. You can make it out of that storm that was meant to destroy you. God can turn it around and give you hope. God can turn it around and give you peace. God can turn it around and give you that smile that you've always hoped for. So when I speak of still standing, it's my life. When I speak of still standing, I think back to that mental institution room when I was sitting there alone, trapped to a bed as someone watched through the window looking at me. I think back to those moments. I think back to how I was trapped there, but now I am where I am. I think back to how everyone overlooked me and laughed at me and said that I was crazy, that I would never amount to anything. But look at me today. I'm standing strong. I'm standing tall. I'm standing with a smile on my face for better days. And I just hope that you know that you can do the same. You can continue to stand. You can continue to smile. You can continue to lift your head up because better days are coming. Your joy is coming. Your happiness is coming. Your peace is right around the corner. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your family. Hope is coming. Hope is coming for your future. And thank you for joining us today on Still Standing. And we have more coming in this episode. Please stay tuned. Welcome back to Still Standing. I'm so happy that you have joined us. I'm so happy that you're watching. I'm so happy that you're smiling and that you're having joy as you're watching. And so I sort of want to continue to speak as to my story. So as I was saying, I was diagnosed with a mental illness at the age 20 years old. And so now today, let's speak of today. So I came from mental institutions. I came from isolation. I remember a time where I was stabbed in my face and I received 38 stitches in my face, but I'm still here and I'm still standing. And so after going through all that in my life over the years, there was times when I had no hope. There was times when I had no peace. There was times when I had no joy. But look at me today. I've came from so much, but now I'm on the board of directors for NAMI. I'm on the board of directors for housing initiatives. I'm on the CCS coordination committee. I went from being a client to now I am a mental health provider with Dane County as a rehabilitation worker. I know that in itself should let you know that whatever you are facing, whatever you are going through, you can overcome. You can overcome whatever your circumstances. If I came from facing charges, I was facing felonies when I had an episode at a church years ago, and the police was called on me. I was having a mental health episode, and I was facing felonies. Oh God, felonies. This could have ruined my whole life. But the community fought for me. People fought for me in my community, and my charges were dropped. Now, I don't know what you're facing. I don't know what you're going through, but I just know that God is telling me that it's here. Whatever you need, whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been needing him for, whatever you've been lacking, it's here. Whatever you've been going through, joy is here. Prosperity is here. Peace is here. I remember when I used to go to a church and everyone would laugh at me because when the pastor was praying, I would go and lay on the floor next to the pastor as he was preaching because God would tell me to lay there. I presented my body as a living sacrifice for God to use me for everything that he's doing right now. This did not come easy. God said that he will not dwell in an unclean temple. So I presented myself over the years as a living sacrifice. No sex, no drugs, no alcohol, no anything. Just a pure body before God, saying, God, here I am, God. If you can use anything, God, you can use me to save your world, God. You can use me for the people who have nothing, God. You can use me for the people who are lacking right now, God. You can use me for the people who are in the jail cell, God. who are hurting, who are facing charges that they shouldn't be facing. You can use me for the homeless man that's asking for money on the streets, Father God. You can use me, oh God. You can use me to help bring that joy, to help bring that happiness to people. And over the years, I've given so much. I had a meet and greet where I fed the homeless pizza and gave out gift cards because my heart is to help. So when I speak of still standing, it's not for a front. It's not for show. It's not to think that I'm better than anybody, but it's because looking in my eyes, Nikyra McCann, she is still standing through adversity, still standing through mental institutions, still standing through isolation, still standing through the loss of friendships, still standing through the hurt and the pain from relationships. She's still standing. She's still standing with a smile. She still stands eager to move forward and do the will of God. So when you speak of Nikyra, let it know that when you hear Still Standing Enterprise, it's a mission, a vision to uplift, to bring hope, to let others know that they can make it. So as I'm speaking, it just wants me, I just want the world to know that God is here. That even though we're in this place of lack in our nation, that we're in this place of helplessness, COVID, people are dying left or right, but God is a savior. God is a healer. God can restore you. God can give you everything you need. God can give you that joy. God can fix that marriage. God can fix that broken relationship. God can fix your finances. He can restore your health. God can do it. Nobody else did it for me but God. And I just want to show you that with him, all things are possible. With him, your tomorrow can get better. Thank you for joining us today on Still Standing. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for just watching over the years. Thank you so much for just being here. Thank you. We really appreciate you. And as I was saying, my story with mental health, everything I've been through, but I just want to sort of speak to the future. So I feel like with everything I went through, it made me who I am today. It made me who I am today. And now I'm here today and I'm advocating, and I'm advocating in board meetings and committee meetings for the betterment of people who have mental health situations. And so moving forward, I want you to know that, so now COVID is getting better. So now just know that that joy is here. Know that God said in the last days, he'll pour out his spirit upon all men, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and he will heal the land. So now is the time for God to heal the land. Now is the time for God to restore. Now is the time for God to bring families back together after isolation, to bring sort of interactions at restaurants and out at parks and out at community events. Now is the time to come back together. And I think that with us being so separated from each other over the years, it's been that way for years and years of eras of time in our nation. So now we can look at it like we've all been isolated. Now we can come together as one. We can come together in unity and move forward for the betterment of our nation. And I'm so excited to be involved with everything that I'm doing. I'm so excited to be working, and I wanted to make some announcements actually. So I will be the keynote speaker at the NAMI Gala, May 5th at 6:00. And to have this opportunity to be a keynote means so much. As a keynote, I can prepare my message to sort of enlighten everyone on my insights of mental health and everything. It will be at the Monona Terrace. And I'm hoping that you can join us if you would like. And also, I wanted to make another announcement that Still Standing is now expanding to different towns within the Dane County area. And more of Still Standing will be coming, more joy, more happiness. And I want this to be a place of fun, a place of happiness, a place that of inspiration. And I just want you to know that I'm one email away. If there's anything that I can do to help or support your situation, feel free to email me. I'm here. I'm working in the community. I'm working in my everyday life to make sure that the needs of people who have mental health conditions are supported for the better. To make sure that when people have mental hospitalizations, that they're not charged criminally. I'm making sure I'm fighting for these things. And I want you to know that you are not alone. So as we move forward with the Still Standing TV show, I just want to let you know that this will be a time to just come together. I feel as though our nation, our world has been so isolated from itself, from racism to discrimination to all sorts of things. But I always say to myself, that's how our ancestors was. That's how it used to be. But now we're in this moment. Everyone is not racist. Everyone does not want to show discrimination. So now we are in this moment of this generation. What can we do with this generation to make the future better? Let's work together, all races, all denominations, all ages, all male, female. For with unity, we can go far. For alone, we can do nothing. But together we can do everything. For alone, we can only do so much. But together, we can accomplish so much more. So that's my message, Still Standing. I want to work together with the community. I want to work together with organizations on ways to make the betterment of our world a better place so that we don't have to be in jail cells when we shouldn't be there. So we don't have to be in mental institutions when we shouldn't be there. So as we move forward, I just want to let you know, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here. NikyraStillStanding@gmail.com is my email. You can also view my website, stillstandingenterprise.com. If there's anything that you need help with, I'm here. And just know, although you may have had some hardships, although you may have had some lonely nights, that doesn't have to determine your future. The future is looking much brighter. The future is looking like there's much joy. The future is looking like there's prosperity. That dream, that business you wanted to do, the future is looking great for it. And I think you should go after it. I think you should start your mission, start your vision, do everything that you want to do. And I just thank you so much for watching today. I thank you so much for viewing, and I hope you continue to view. And I just thank you for still standing, for you being still standing.